Telangana itself, if we see how and why it had to come, if you see the administration and the self-rule, the self-respect, these kind of basic ideologies made the people retaliate over many reasons on the administration, majorly from Simandra, and also the investors. So to bring this, there was a necessary understanding between the people and also the leaders to take this issue towards the people. And that is why we have also taken this choice. But when many parties, including K. Chandrasekhar Rao and TRS, when they gave an equation that 115, 100 plus 15 parliament seats will give Telangana, then why not all those people who are participating in the movement, in a people's movement, en masse movement, also come into a political fray? It clearly indicated that KCR only wanted power struggle and more in particular only for his family. He wanted to run a private limited company, and that is why he had taken this public mass movement, which basically was led by people, non-political organizations, and in the forefront the students who wanted to take it only for one single reason, that was for Telangana statehood, which had to be self-ruled by the Telangana people. But KCR trying to hijack this entire mass movement only with 2 days of hunger strike which he has had, and later on took juice, and then when it was captured by students and non-political organizations, he couldn't control the movement, and then he tried to sidetrack this entire movement and for his political concerns. Today if we see, it was not the Congress party who asked KCR to join Congress party. He himself gave us an offer saying that if Congress gives Telangana, he will merge the party. But now, because he wants the chief ministership of Telangana, he wants to be a hero, a proclaiming hero of this historical Telangana. He has started bargaining with the Congress party. But when Congress party is running a parliamentary procedure, when Congress party is Rahul Gandhi himself is telling that I am not a prime ministerial candidate, it is the member of parliament who will decide who has to be the prime minister of India. That kind of culture KCR cannot digest, and that is why KCR is falling back, and he is trying to do all political tricks to malign the Congress party.
The criticism that you as a student here and now as a political spokesperson is the fact that you perhaps did this whole agitation only to get into the politics and use this as a stepping stone.
Not exactly. If we see, it is known that the Congress has denied us a ticket. Not only me, many other student leaders. If it was so, we were immediately being offered by TRS or TDP and many other political parties. If political concerns or if trying to have our own mileage or if using this uh, mass movement and capitalizing our own political interests, if such was the reason, then we wouldn't have continued in this party. We would have taken left, right against Congress party. Joining the Congress party had a main principal ideology that Congress party has given Telangana. It was very difficult to give Telangana. Sonia Gandhi ji has taken a particular interest. In fact, she has sacrificed her own party in Simandra region by losing many members of parliament, by losing very senior leaders. And even then, if Telangana people are not grateful, then it is very sorrowful. So out of these reasons, because giving Telangana was always a dream, and because this dream has become a reality, not by one single parliamentarian called KCR, it has become a reality because Sonia Gandhi ji has given a whip to all the parliamentarians of Congress party that we have made a promise for Telangana people and Telangana should be given. Out of gratitude, out of all the gratefulness, we have joined Congress party. Unconditionally, we have joined Congress party. Even then, I have been denied a ticket. Then also, I am continuing in Congress party as a normal party cadre, lifting the party of Congress flag here in Telangana.
Another thing is the ground report when I talk to people is there is one side where I'm positive, let me come to the positive first, is the fact that new generations should be given a chance so that they will come up with a novel source. What is your reaction to that? Have you really planned out strategy?
New generation is coming. Today, if you see our local MLA K. Lakshma Reddy ji and also our local member of parliament Sri Sarve Satyanarayana ji, out of their experience, they are doing all the background work. They are coming into people. They are meeting people. But they are also giving us the responsibility, the youth, to go meet the people, to understand the ground reality. It is being an experience for us to come into the people. I have been appointed as the Malkajgiri parliamentary in charge, which is the biggest constituency of India. And when we have so many other conspirators as our opponents, you see Mainampalli Hanumantrao, he has attacked students in Telangana movement. He has been an anti-Telangana. Such kind of a person is coming to, candidate as a candidature for TRS, which calls itself as a party which has come for movement. Anti-Telanganite coming into a Telangana party is such absurd. And if you see Jay Prakash Narayan, his own Kukatpalli constituency people are not accepting him. he shows himself as a very ideologue and a person who puts up so many questions, who doesn't have answers to anything. Kukatpally people are not going to give deposit, and that is why he has shifted his base as the member of parliament for Lok Sabha. And if you see under this gap, the many people who are coming, many celebrities, many actors, and many comedians or etc., who think that even politics is a 70 silver screen. Pavan Kalyan says he will come and participate for Lok Sabha Jai Prakash Narayan. Some director called Rajamouli is also campaigning for Lok Sabha Jai Prakash Narayan. Chandrababu Naidu has brought one person called Educational Institution Mallareddy, who has made business out of education, who have sold out academics, made up money, and today he says in a television channel interview that I have made many engineers, I have made many medical practitioners, and they all will vote. So out of this bad intentions, these kind of people, these kind of forces have come all together to attack our MLA K. Lakshma Reddy and Sarve Satyanarayana. So out of this, these people have vast experience. They have the ground support. They have been doing issues here, and they are giving us the power as youth that you people go campaign us. More than campaigning or more than putting burden onto our shoulders, they want us to understand because movement, mass movement, Telangana movement is different, and the political struggle is different. We have to go understand the ground realities, the civic issues, what people want, and out of that, we are actually taking the responsibility, and it is thankfulness of those people that they are giving a 25-year-old person to take the responsibility of the parliamentary in charge, and the Congress party who has made me the official spokesperson, probably the youngest official spokesperson. And it takes a heavy responsibility that you have to speak the voice of the Congress party. So the Naya Soch, the Yuva Soch has come rather than the rigidity how Bharatiya Janata Party goes, that this is the principle where all the people have to fall in line, otherwise fall out of the party. But when you come to Congress, they are getting flexible and they are giving the youth the chances, and it shows the brighter side of the Yuva Telangana. It is not necessary that we be there in only in the legislating meeting bodies, only in the assembly or in the parliament. We can be outside and we can see how the vision of Telangana can happen.
Also, the criticism then is that when the Naya Soch or a new generation is actually getting or making a foray into politics, they could also be perhaps influenced by the other politicians who perhaps follow bad politics.
Well, that time will answer because we come with a background of a movement. People have been seeing us, media has been seeing us, many non political organizations have been seeing us. If we were really influenced, we could have been influenced when a political movement was going on and when lakhs of people were looking towards us, were following towards us. If we really wanted to take this movement into a very bad process, say violent or even say to grab money or to extort money like TRS party or KCR's family, we could have done that. It would have been possible. But because our state has to resemble like us, it has to be a visionary Telangana. It has to be a very youthful Telangana. It has to be for the marginal sections, for the scheduled caste, for the scheduled tribe, for the backward classes, for the minorities. It was necessary that we protect our place. So we have come from a background of a Telangana movement where we have to protect the tomorrow state also. So such kind of criticism would be false because we have proved ourselves. We are not coming like rest of the people to say that okay, we will come and do this next. We have done. We are coming from a legacy of Telangana protagonists and also from Usmania University and many other universities. So such kind of presence, how we have done a historical presence of this Telangana movement will continue, and I'm sure that people also will be with us and see that such kind of bad malicious campaign or propaganda also doesn't happen with us, and at the same time we will also assure them that all faith they have kept on us, we will continue to fight for Telangana without expecting any self-vested interests over this Telangana.
Final question.
अब हिंदी में पूछिए.
My final question is that do you feel that the people will actually accept you because they've seen you as a student leader? So now you're done a political avatar. How different is that change going to be? Because from leading mass protests to agitation to now being a political thing, do you think people are still ruling over the Telangana sentiment, or have they moved on? Fine, we've got Telangana. Next is what? We want roti kapda makan.
Agree, totally agree, and they are accepting us because while we were doing Telangana agitation, we were fighting on social issues, we were fighting on women rights, atrocities, Dalit atrocities, on minorities' presence in Telangana. We were asking for a social Telangana. We were asking about the economic development. We were asking about the youth interest because major participation in the contribution of Telangana movement were the youth. They expected jobs. They want even reservation in the private sector because many Simandra companies and investors have the lump sum of amount invested here in Hyderabad. And if youth cannot get jobs, If, like KCR says, that all the contract laborers will regularize, then how will youth be created jobs? How can you create jobs for youth? So both contract laborers have to be regularized, and at the same time, you have to find a midway solution for the youth also to create some jobs. In such way, we have a vision of Telangana. We are not just emotional people who are saying that okay, Telangana aa gaya, hamara job khatam ho gaya. नहीं, अभी बहुत बाकी है. Delhi abhi dur hai, and we have to see that how people criticized that Telangana was a state which shouldn't have been given. Just like Winston Churchill said that if India was given, rogues and criminals would rule India. Many people said that if Telangana was given, people who extort or people who are criminal background will rule Telangana. We are going to prove it wrong. We will show that how people who are doing research, we have demanded for research institutes also in the group of ministers when they have come. We have asked them to give as a research institute also, so that people who are doing scholars, there are research PhD scholars who are doing, they have to do research, and how we have to evaluate Telangana on humanitarian grounds. The human resource level also has to be increased, the economic level has to be increased, the resources have to be increased, they have to be utilized very well, the economic input and output value, the production and distribution of all these levels have to be maintained. So out of all these balances and equals, we are sure that people are accepting. In fact, my particular case also, when the ticket was announced, there was a massive uproar that people were really happy. So we see that the people are accepting, and at the same time, our local politicians. I mean, if I'm seeing the Congress party, the local MLA K. Lakshma Reddy, Sarve Satyanarayana, they have accepted that yes, it is time that the baton has to be given, and there are many more flag bearers who will take it into the people. As long as we are sincere, as long as we are honest, and as long as we are truthful towards the people, we have a responsibility towards the people. We are sure that the people will accept us. But if we are trying to loot people like TRS, if we have an agenda that we have to keep film industry, real estate industry, or sports industry under our control, then people will throw away TRS party.